Hi, Mapper. How are you? So, let's talk about food trends in Peru. One trend that's really popular right now is fusion cuisine, especially in Nikkei. Have you noticed how it's everywhere? It's all about mixing Peruvian ingredients with Japanese techniques.
Hi Eliana, yes, I've seen that too. It's amazing how big it has become, and people seem to love it, especially in Lima. You'll find so many restaurants offering dishes like tiradito or ceviche with Japanese techniques. The way they combine ají amarillo with the soy sauce is incredible. What do you think about this trend?
Honestly, I think it's fantastic. It brings something fresh and exciting to Peruvian food, but it still respects the traditional flavor. The other day, I had a tuna tartare with Peruvian peppers and sesame oil. It was a perfect balance of spicy and tangy. It, I wasn't sure I was going to like it at first, but after trying, I was really impressed. It it's a good example of how you can mix culture in food and create something even better.
That sounds delicious, and I agree, fusion cuisine is really exciting. But do you think everyone like it? I know some people are more into traditional dishes like ají de gallina or rocoto relleno.
Well, it's true. Not everyone is into the trend. I think younger generation, especially those who are into trying new restaurants and sharing their meals on social media, are really into fusion. But my parents, for example, still prefer classic Peruvian dishes. Do you think food trends like this will last?
That's a good question. I believe some trends will last, especially those that combine quality and creativity. Like Nikkei, it's not just a pacing trend anymore. It's become a respect part of our cuisine. But I don't really trust food ads. They often make food look much better than it really is. Do you feel the same way about food advertising?
Definitely. Ads always show perfect plates that look amazing, but when you try it, it's not always what you expect. I've been to restaurants that were supposed to be trendy, but the food was just average. They were probably more focused on their Instagram presence than the actual food. What about you? Do you trust food ads?
Not really. I mean, advertising is important for business, but something it creates too much hype. If the food isn't good enough, no ad can make me go back to the place. But speaking of restaurant, what's your favorite dish to order when you go out?
Oh, that's easy. I think it's lomo saltado.
Mm-hmm.
It's always my go-to dish. The beef stir fried with onions, tomatoes, and soy sauce. It's just perfect. And when the fries soak up to the sauce, it's just delicious. Some places charge a lot for it, though. It's usually worth the price if they use good ingredients and cook it well, but I have a few bad experience where the portion was too small or the meat wasn't tender enough. How about you? What's your favorite dish?
I love anticuchos. I always order them when I see them on a menu, but I've had both good and bad experience with them. Once I went to a pretty expensive viral restaurant and the anticuchos were supposed to be amazing, but they were chewy and undercooked. I was really disappointed, especially for the price. But another time I had the best anticuchos from a street vendor.
Well, that's so true. Sometimes street food can be even better than what you get at a fancy restaurant. I think the price isn't always a reflection of quality. Do you think that when something is expensive, it should be always be better?
I used to think so, but after a few bad experiences, I've realized that's not always the case. Now I'm more careful and read reviews before trying a new place. Some places are overpriced just because they're trendy. You have to find the right balance between price and quality.
Well, definitely. After all, good food should be about more than just following the latest trends or going to the most expensive restaurant. It's about quality, flavor, and the overall experience. I guess that's what really matter makes the difference, whether it's fusion cuisine or traditional dishes.
Agreed. Whether it's a new trend or a classic dish, it's all about enjoying the food and having a great experience. Until I find the perfect spot, I'll keep exploring all the options out there.
Well, that's right, Mother. I think that's a good conversation. Well, I need to go, so bye.
Yes, Eliana. Take care. Bye.
Bye.